Hello, everybody out there in Internet Jazz Land. My name is Jan, the Jazz and Blues audiophile, and I'm with you this time. As you can see, I'm outdoors. Beautiful day today, and this beautiful day of the month of May. And I'm on my bike, actually. I took a bike ride to... I'm going to talk about something that is not related to jazz per se. It's a special extract out of context program, if you want. And we'll get back to our exploration of Benny Goodman's recorded output and his recorded legacy. But right now I want to talk about something that makes me nostalgic. Maybe some of you out there are also nostalgic about this. And I want to talk about the drive-in theater. Now, here in Canada where I live, we have 6 months of warm weather and very hot weather sometimes. And we have more or less 6 months of cold to very cold, to extremely cold, to freeze your ass off kind of weather in the winter. And so we really appreciate the summer months and the, spring, summer, and early autumn where we have some nice warm weather like today, which is a beautiful day. And I'm right next to the highway here, close to my home. And you can see the passing cars in the background. And I want to reminisce a little bit. This is the last drive-in. This drive-in closed 3 years ago. It was the last remaining drive-in of the whole area here, the Ottawa-Gatineau area. They used to be, when I was a boy, a small kid, my dad used to take the family out to the drive-in, and we have fond memories of this, of course. There used to be lots of them in the 70s when I was growing up. We used to have about, I think it was 7 or 8 drive-ins in the area here. Now there was one last one remaining, and they closed it down about a year before the epidemic hit. And so I want to just ride through these grounds with you with my camera on. And I'm on my bike right now. I took a bike ride and show you what's remaining here of the last drive-in that we had here in the city of Gatineau, Quebec, where I live. And this is, we had 2 screens in this one English screen, 1 French screen, because of course we're Francophone, majority of Francophones here in Quebec, as some of you probably know. So here it is. I'm going to flip the camera around now and... no, I didn't do this right here. Let me just... I'll just pause and flip the camera on. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so we're rolling again. I can't seem to get this thing to flip around on my phone. I don't know why, but here it is. This is this was the place where they would show us, of course, the posters of the playing movies, the ongoing movies that was playing. There was always 2 features, 1 early feature and 1 late feature. It started around 11:30 midnight. This is where, if you look up here, you can see this was, of course, the lit up sign that said drive-in theater with the shows written on the little board that you can see right there. The shows, the movies that were playing. Mostly American movies in French version or the original English also, because there was 2 screens, as I said, 1 Anglophone and 1 French. This is here the gate. The gate where... cars would start lining up. Actually, we wouldn't line up for very long because we'd start moving to that little, of course, that little paying booth over there where we'd pay up the admittance. And so I'm going to hop on my bike and stroll down there and show you the grounds. So here we go. So here we are riding on my bike towards the little paying booth that used to let us roll onto the grounds where we would park our cars and get ready for the show. So there was a bit of a storm here, a very heavy-duty storm on the weekend. As you can see, some trees have been ripped right out of the ground. This was a little booth right here. We used to stop right here and pay our admittance and then roll on to the grounds, as you can see there. A lot of memories down here, folks, for me. Coming here with my kids. I've got 6 kids, so we're here with the kids in the summer. We'd come and see a lot of movies down here and have a lot of fun, just relaxing and enjoying the nice weather and the fact that we were outdoors and watching a movie. Of course, there was always the bugs, the problem with the bugs. That was the problem when you're outdoors. Here we go. So here we are. This is all that's left. The screens have been ripped out. As you can see over there, that's where the 2 screens were. Now, one on the left-hand side, one on the extreme right-hand side. The screens were there. that was the projection booth and the little restaurant there. We can get some food, popcorn, fries, hamburgers, hot dogs, etc. You know, everything's been taken out. Of course, the screens have been taken out, and all that's left is this empty ground now. Looks pretty abandoned, and this little booth here, which is, well, this little restaurant, I guess, which is completely abandoned. Let's just walk around the place. For nostalgia's sake, there's no more drive-ins in the area. This was the last one. So it's very sad because in a way it's the end of an era. I mean, my grandkids will never be able to know around here what a drive-in is. Only be able to show them this and maybe explain to them what it was. But they won't get the, you know, the joy of coming to a drive-in. I think there's still some around here, but I'd have to drive all the way down to the Montreal area, which is about 2 hours away from where I live. There was the back door of the restaurant where we would come out. Those were the washrooms right there. And here's a sign says right here, réservé aux employés. Employees only. This was the exit or the entrance of the employees, I guess, in the back. And here, as we come around, there's a little, they still have the little transmission antenna here where we tune in on our FM radios, of course, to listen to the sound of the movie that we were watching. There's another antenna on the roof up there, you can see. So there was two separate antennas for the two screens. Down here, I forget what was in here. There was something in here. I can't remember what it was. Something protected by this little fence here. And the cameras, of course, that were projecting the image onto the screens that were out there in this field, well, they were coming out right here. That was the cameras. There was one on the left, one on the right, and we're projecting both, aiming at the two different screens. And of course, there was a little fence here so nobody would go too close to the cameras and you could see their head on the screen. Shadow of their head passing. So yeah, that was protected. There was a little air conditioning here, so you had an air conditioning little restaurant booth. That's where you went in. This was a little window. You can see the people working inside. And that's it, folks. That's all that's left of the drive-in. A lot of memories here for me, coming with the kids when they were younger. A lot of nice memories, coming to see movies here, playing around in the field back there, waiting for the sun to set and for it to get dark. So nothing of that last. That was the last drive-in of the area of Gatineau and Ottawa. There was people coming from way back in Ottawa, would cross over here to Quebec, cross the river to come and see some movies in the summer. Well, that's no more. It's all gone. So it's pretty sad. Anyway, if you have any comments, it's just a little nostalgic video for me that I thought I'd make, showing you a little part of my city that used to be here. This was the drive-in lot, the driving parking lot, if you want. So if you have any comments, you've got some fond memories about coming to the drive-in with your family or when you were a kid or whatever, leave me some comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll get back to the jazz topic. Don't worry about it. We'll get back to Benny Goodman, his recorded output into the 50s in the next program. But in the meantime, this was just a little extra, I guess you could call it. I don't know what you call it, but showing you a little piece of land here close by to where I live in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. The last of our drive-ins now gone, and I don't know if they're going to sell this land and what they're going to do with it, but yeah, probably be sold soon to some corporate interest of some sort. Anyway, so if you enjoyed this, leave a like and leave me a comment and share some memories about your experiences at the drive-in. Did you like the drive-in? Did you enjoy the drive-in? Did you have some fond memories? Can you remember all the movies you went to see it? I can remember every single movie pretty much that my dad took us out to see during the 70s when I was a kid and early 80s at the movies. Can you do the same? Can you remember all those movies you saw? Let me know. Anyway, write me a comment in the comments below if you want. Until then, I'm the Jazz and Blues audiophile. I'm going to leave you with my same words, even though this was not a jazz program. Jazz on, people. Jazz on. We'll talk to you later.